find yourselves a space, and we're going to do our good old-fashioned swimmer warm-up, as being as we're doing a swimmer workout today. And let's start with our high knees on the spot. And we're going to go for 20 seconds. Nearly there. Keep moving, stay on the balls of your feet. Keep the arms moving as well. And stop there, and we're going to take it into star jumps for our next 20 seconds. Ready? Let's go. So just a little bit of movement that we do when we do our good old-fashioned swimmer warm-up. If we're on poolside, we probably wouldn't do the star jumps. We just do it with our high knees. But we can vary it about a bit here. And pause there. Ready to go back to our high knees then. 2, 1, let's go. A little bit higher this time. So try and pull those knees up to hip height. Stay on the balls of your feet, stay nice and tall. Keep your arms moving. Another 5 seconds. And stop. And we're going to finish off then with 20 seconds of star jumps. Let's go. And we're going to go and do a round of our Annie mobility. I don't think we've done a full one of these yet this lockdown. So if you know what to do on an Annie mobility, you can follow on. If not, just listen to my voice and hold it there, and let's go through it. So we start with an inch worm, okay? It's our first animal. So we inch our fingers down, our legs into our folded position, and then 1 inch at a time, walk those hands out, and that is our inch worm. From our inch worm, we're going to step up into our spider rotation. So 1 on the right side, switch legs, 1 on the left side. From here, we're going to drop our belly and hips to the ground into our cobra. Nice extension through the abdominals, and then take our hips back and up into a down facing dog. And then our final one, we can take our down dog for a walk, and we can do some baby cow stretches, some calf stretches. Someone calling me then? Who was that? Hearing things. And take it back up. Who was that?
It's a down. I can't see you.
Oh, what? Can you pin me on there?
Click on his picture on the bottom row of all the pictures. If you scroll along, you'll find him. Click on it, and it should pin him again.
Thanks, Frankie.
Okay, thanks.
Got it. Nice one, well done, Frank. And we're on to spider rotations then, guys. If you're still with us, good work. Drop those hips down into your cobra. And then send those hips up and back into down facing dog. And take the dog for a walk and do our baby cow stretches, our calf stretches, dynamic calf stretches. 1 more round of that, guys. So inchworm back up to the top, into our fold, and again, out we go. Inching out. Step out, up outside into our spider rotation. And on the other side, drop the hips, and finally send those hips up and back, down facing dog, and press those heels down to the ground, inch those hands back to the top. And nice and slowly articulate your way back up. Nice and tall, shoulders back, chin raised. Well done, guys. Annie mobility done. Okay, so we're going to get ready to go in a minute. So grab yourselves a drink, get yourselves ready. I'd like everybody to kind of have a go in the best way that you can of all of the exercises today. So I know we've got our levels, our level 1, level 2, level 3. But because the first 30 seconds is about power, lunge jumps, for example, you can be kind of just go bounce, 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 bounce. But you can also just take it down into a sort of split lunge position, jump and land, and then take your time, get yourself back down into a nice split position and do a jump. Even if you only do 3 or 4 jumps in that first 30 seconds, have a go at that. Same with our press-up sequence. If you're doing it on your knees or in a full press-up position, try and give a power press-up a go. I'll explain when we get there what it's like, but you don't have to do loads of reps of it. Give it a go and see how you get on. Okay? So we're going to start in a plank position. We're going to do our plank progression. And our first one, we did these on Monday, our plank rockers. So we push our weight back and drive it forward again in that tall plank position. Are we ready? Tall plank position, 2, 1, hips go back, drive forward and catch yourself at the top. So real tense through your abdominals as you drive forward, and you can probably see from my image that my shoulders are coming just in front of my wrists there. So making me having to catch myself even more. 3 seconds, guys. Hold that tall plank, go down into a low plank. Come back up into a tall plank. Go back down into a low plank. And keep going, guys. So this is our continuous movement. Now throughout this section, 30 seconds, moving from a tall plank down into a low plank. See if you can alternate which arm you move with. Right arm first goes down, left arm goes next down. Another 3 seconds, and let's get up into a tall plank position and tap your shoulder and jack your legs apart. And remember here, this is your final 10 meters of your race, so we're trying to get after it, get a good bit of speed going, try and keep your hips nice and low, try and time the jacking of your legs so as your toes hit a nice wide position, your hand taps your opposite shoulder. 5 seconds. Woo, rest. Oh, good one. Okay, that's our plank progression. We go on to squats now, so we start with a squat jump. So you can go bam, 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 bam on your squat jumps, or you can do a land, take your time, jump, land. Down to you as long as we're jumping with height. Are we ready? Squat jumps for the first part of the round. Ready? Let's go. If you're doing lots of jumps and you feel that you're not really jumping your head up to the ceiling enough, then slow it down. They've got to be powerful jumps. But as we said, we're not too worried about it being exactly power-based because we're on shred. 2 seconds, then we just go straight into squats. And let's go. Just body weight squats now. Just keep that tempo going. You can have your legs closer together. If you wanted to do your chair squats, you can press here. But try and keep that chest up. Keep that BHSC or CSHB, whatever you can see, face in front. And we're going to bunny jumps next. Here, just on stiff ankles. Again, trying to get your head nice and high. Jump as high as you can, but quickly, because it's the final 30 seconds. It's like the final 10 meters when you're absolutely dead. Feels like it takes 30 seconds. Use your arms to help. And rest. Okay, so first round of press ups. You can do knees or toes. Hands close together here, and it's a drop press. So we go wide, press back up to the middle. Wide, press back up to the middle. Okay? Again, take your time, have a break between each rep. 30 seconds power. Let's go. So, take those hands nice and wide, catch your body and drive it back up. And you guessed it, guys, the next 30 seconds is just a continual press up. So a regular press up. Wowza. Whatever you're doing, whether your knees or full body, keep those elbows tucked in. Woo! Final round of 30. It's going to be mini cobra press ups. So drop your hips to the ground, hands plant just under your shoulders, and raise up here, keeping your knees and most of your leg to the ground. Really getting into your triceps. You can press as high as you feel you can. Put your hands further forward to make it a little bit easier. But really just trying to finish those arms off. Oh, woo, rest there. Lunge jumps. So again, down to you guys. You can do slow jumps. You can just try and switch those legs over. And do as many as you can. Remember though, we want that feeling of power. Might not be the most powerful jumps in the world, but we want that intent, that attempt to jump high. Ready? Let's go. Some of you may need to just take a second to check and to balance, but really explode off that front legs. This is probably the closest exercise that we've got to replicate something real in swimming. Whew. Well, front of your mat, and we just go reverse lunges. Everybody on reverse lunges. Now the next lot of 30 seconds is going to be 2 lots of 15 seconds. So we're going to go 15 seconds right, 15 seconds left. It's our mini lunge and high knee. So we're here, right foot, step back, high knee. Really drive that knee through. Small little bend and extend with that front leg. Switch sides. Quick, as many as you can. Oh, rest there. And we're all going to give spider climbers a go for the first 30 seconds. So we've all done our spider rotations in the warm-up. We're just going to try and climb between those positions. We're ready? Let's go. And then our middle 30 seconds here is going to be controlled. So that stage 1 climber activity, knee to elbows. So tall plank, guys, nice and controlled. Squeeze that knee to your elbow. And you can do it to the same elbow, or you can do it to the opposite elbow. Your call. You can mix it around a little bit. Oh, but keep it controlled and fluent. Oh, Final 30 seconds, mountain climbers. Normal here, knee to chest. And again, it's just about that speed of movement. 15 seconds left. Keep going, guys. Nearly there. Last 5. Oh, hold it. Oh. All right. It's a side plank exercise. It's 45 seconds worth of left plank, 45 seconds worth of right plank. So 3 different variations, 15 seconds on each one. The first one is our snatches. Are we ready? 15 seconds. Let's go. So just lower your hips and hand to the ground and then dynamically extend the hips up and the hand nice and high. And from here we rotate. So this is our controlled, fluent movement. Final 15 seconds. You need your weight thinking about on your outside leg, and we're going to go low leg to elbow. Here. Extend out, pull together. Extend out, pull together. Oh. Flip sides, guys. Straight to our opposite side and into our snatches. So a good idea whilst you're going through these snatches, particularly the rotations, get used to rotate now, that weight being on this outside leg, ready for those dynamic crunches. Are you ready? Let's go. Keep going, guys. Just 10 seconds. If you can touch knee to elbow, that's awesome. Woo. And rest. It's the final section of round 1. And we do, it's a burpee round. First 30 seconds. Drop your hands, crawl out, jump here, 180 jump, crawl out, frog jump 180. Keep going for 30 seconds. Ready, 2, 1, let's go. So see if you can land feet, take off, land, hands straight back down to the floor. Nice 180-degree turn. Whoa. Keep going, another 5 seconds. And we're straight into squat thrusts. So squat down, hands to the ground, thrust out, back in, stand up. No burpee, no jump here. Just keep the squat thrust going. Woo! And the final 30 seconds, it's burpee time. Ready? Let's go. Forget that. Jump at the top. Oh, we've got time for one more. One, rest. Oh, wow. Halfway, guys. And we're back to planks. plank. Let's go. Control, coil, drive forward and hold. Nearly there. Plank up and downs. You can do these off your knees if you need to. I need to at the minute. There. Up we go. Go down on the left, up on the left, down on the right, up on the right, down on the left, up on the left, down on the right, up on the right. Whew. Shoulder tap jacks. Oh, my hips are getting higher and higher here. Whew. Do your best to keep your hips low. Keep that nice straight line from ankles through the hips, through the shoulders. One. Rest there. Oh my goodness. It's squat jump time. Are we ready? 5 seconds. Let's go. That was a super high jump that Belle just did there. Super high. Putting me to shame. She's still going as well. Oh, man. Woo! Squats. Oh. This is awful. Who wrote this session? Oh man. I don't know if it's because we're getting better, so we're going harder from the start. Wow. Or if there's like a bit of second week blues in there. Oh, come on. Bunny hops. Woo! There's some happy people over there. They like the bunny hops. I'm not sure like's the right word. See what I did? Bunny is. Good. The delirium's kicking in now. Woo-hoo! At least it's not my arms. Oh, rest. It is now the arms. It's the press up one. So remember those drop press ups to start off with. I'm unashamedly going to do these drop ones on my knees. Remember, it's speed, and drive back up. All about the speed on these. Just go as many as you feel you can. Rest as you need to. Another 5 seconds. Get 2 more done. Regular press ups. I'm going to try some of these cobra press ups. And my arms aren't going to thank me for this when I come to the cobras at the end. But I need that little rest in between. This is the cobra round off. We're doing here. Cobra press, hips to ground, and press. Allow your hips to come up a little bit. You don't want to be pushing that back into a real big arch. But the key thing is, you've got a lot of your body weight down on the ground. Oh, and you can go a bit further forward so you don't have to extend quite as much. One more. Oh, wow. Can't feel my arms. Luckily, it's lunge jump time. Who needs arms? Can't really feel my legs either. Hell well. It's got to be good, right? Shred. That's what shred's for, people. Come on. This is like the Joe Biden victory dance. Ooh, more politics. Let's go. This video in no way reflects my political stance or view. All characters are fictional, and any mention of names similar to those in real life is purely coincidental. Oh, told you. Prisoners, reverse lunge. Oh. Got like stitch from my hip, like right the way up into my shoulder. Had it in my hip before, had it in my shoulder before. It's not often it goes right the way up. All right, let's go. Drive that left knee, little dip squat on the right leg. Lean forward into it. High octane. Ah! Switch sides. Drive it up nice and high. High as your hip. 2, 1, rest. Obviously, I'm exaggerating how tired I am, just to make you guys feel better about yourselves. This is all a brilliant act. I wish. Right, climber time. Everybody on the spider climbers, come on. We got this. We're nearly there, folks. The challenge here is the depth, the range at which you have to kind of support, hold your body up in order to get that foot up outside your hand. Knee to elbow, folks. Mix it up a little bit. Knee to opposite elbow. Knee to same elbow. And you can breathe if you need to. You can go off knees right there. If you want to keep going. Get ready then, mountain climbers. Let's go, guys. Ignore this count. We've got 15 seconds to go. Keep pushing. You got this, people. Come on. 5 seconds. Nearly there. Oh, rest. It's our plank now, side plank. "45 seconds each side. Doing good, guys. You're doing good. We're ready. Left plank. and snatch. Lower the hips and dynamically drive up towards the ceiling. Last one. And rotate. Ready? Weight on that outside leg, and let's crunch. One, switch sides. Snatch. Make sure you get those hips high enough, guys. Oh, this final one now. Hold that position as you rotate. Weight on your outside leg, and let's go. Crunch it. Oh, done. Done. And there you go, folks. We're at the final 90. Like the last leg. So this entire 90 seconds is your final 25 now. First 30 is coming out that turn. Second 30 is that first 10, 15 meters. Final 30 is the last 10 home. Ready? Squat, crawl out. Frog jump. Jump 180 turn. High as you can. Fold. 180 degree rotation. Last one. Squat jump, squat thrust. I'm going to take that thrust out into that near perfect tall plank position. Ankles, hips, shoulders. Keep it going, guys. We've got 30 seconds left. Ready? Burpee it out. Come on. It's your last 10 meters. Keep it going. You got this. Nearly there. Last 10 seconds. Last 3 strokes. 1, 2, last 1, 3. Oh! Rest. Rest. Permission to lie down, sir. Permission granted, Jez. Ah! Whoa. We'll do some stretches in a second. 10 more seconds, in fact. Well, let's start lying down, shall we? Great idea, coach. Right ankle onto your left knee. This is Belle's favourite stretch. Interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. Make sure your right hand goes in between your legs and just pull the left quad back towards you and allow your right knee to press away. If you're pulling your right leg towards you, just do the opposite to what I'm saying. Nice hold in position. Whew. And release down, switch sides. How are you getting on, Belle, with this one? Got the hang of it?
Yeah.
Yes. So your first time of doing these sort of things can always be tricky, confusing. It's one of the good reasons of repeating things over and over. You get better and better and you get a chance to really get benefit out of it. Relax off. Squeeze both knees now into your chest. Now we're just going to rock back and forward. Just very, very light rocks. So I'm not trying to get anywhere near vertical here. Just a little bit of massage on my lower back. And then from there, allow my head to relax back. Just grab my shins so my tailbone reaches back to the floor and just rock side to side with your legs there. Nice little massage through the lower back area. And one rock to get yourself sitting upright. Plant your hands and walk your feet all the way back under into your tall plank. Step your right foot up, lower your left knee, and bring yourself upright. Raise those arms up to the ceiling. Big breath in, arms down to your side. Take your left hand to your right knee and your right hand now. Big sweeping circle up behind you and up to the ceiling. So you've got a little bit of a rotation towards this standing leg, this forward leg, and bring it all the way over the top. Back down, fingertips down to the ground, and raise that back knee. And just on your fingertips here, just trying to straighten that back leg out. Nice stretch through there. Couple of breaths. Drop the knee, switch sides. Bring the left foot forward. Sink into that front leg and your arms up overhead. Nice big deep breath up there. Let the arms, fingertips rain down to your side. Right hand now to the outside of your left leg. A big sweeping circle round with the left arm up. Hold so you're reaching and rotating. And carry it on all the way over to the top. Lean forward, fingertips to the ground. Tuck those back toes. Try and get that nice straight line all the way now from your heel through your hips to your shoulders. Eyes looking forward. Let those hips sink down into this front leg. Feel that nice stretch through the front of your hips. Good. Drop the heel, rock the hips back, and let's take it into a nice little hamstring stretch on our left. Again, allow the head to just relax. This front leg straight as you can. Pull your toes up towards if you want to get a bit of an extra stretch there. You've got to let that head relax. Rock it forwards. Switch legs. So just bring that right forward now and sink the hips back. Same thing on the other side. Pull the toes if you want. If you feel it back of your knee, point the toes. Try and get into your hamstring a little bit more. Whatever's good, whatever's comfortable for you guys. Good. Rock it forward. Bring your leg back and lower those hips into our cobra. Eyes to the floor. Eyes to the right. Eyes to the left. Eyes up. Send those hips back. Tuck your toes. Hips go nice and high. Back nice and flat and straight. Press the hands into the ground. Press the heels into the ground. Final few seconds. Last breath. Exhale and walk those hands back up. Right back to where we started 40 minutes ago. And 1 inch, 1 vertebra at a time. Stack the spine. Crawl it up. Once you're stood up tall, bring those shoulders back. Raise your chin. Thank anyone you want to thank. Real or unreal, fictional, ethereal, factual. Fist, palm. Namaste, guys.